Blessed love and peace, my shining family. This is your brother TLB Pondi reading. From Yala to the world, one God, one love, one people. I step onto the greenery of Uhuru Park, Nairobi's heartbeat, under the wide open sky. And it feels like the city itself breathes around me. The noise of cars, the chatter of strangers, and the distant hum of matatus. It's alive, electric, and strangely comforting. My haircut, sharp, shaved just like Jordan's style, so smooth that the baldness is barely a whisper, while my beard and mustache frame my mouth like precision art. I run my fingers across my jawline, feeling the crisp edges, and it gives me a confidence that the village never demanded. Now my mind flashes back to Raila Odinga's funeral, a day thick with grief and solemnity. That's when a thief's hand snatched my phone from me, leaving a hole in my pocket and a sting in my chest. But now I cradle my second-hand phone. Its worn edges, faint scratches, even its quack, they are reminders of resilience, of moving on, of small victories. And just like that, the city feels like a stage where I belong, where my presence is noticed, my style is sharp, my steps are sure. There's freedom in the walk, pride in the haircut, and quiet triumph in the phone that isn't new but is mine. It's the thrill of arrival after journeying. It's the satisfaction of rebuilding after loss, and the joy of being both seen and in control. Now, I want us to walk around the park, and I want to begin by my encounter yesterday when I was just resting in some park that is it's quite a distance away from here, and there is this guy who was holding a Bible in his hand, and he came to me preaching. I was not the only person seated there. There are also some other guys hanging around, and the guy was preaching fiercely that the world is coming to an end, that these are the last days. And it was also like the Antichrist are about to come. It was like the door of mercy is about to be shut, and soon those who will be caught mentioning the name Jesus and preaching the gospel, their heads will be chopped. Nobody will want to hear the message of Christ. Nobody will want to hear the gospel. And when the guy was done, I told the guy, when he asked for questions, that come and sit close to me. I want us to have a discussion. And I told the guy that you are talking about that the world is about to end, the Antichrist are about to come, that they will not want to hear any message about Christ. They will want nothing to do with the gospel. And I told him on the contrary. You know, he was very eager to listen to me. On the contrary, I told the guy that the Antichrist you're talking about, already they are here with us. And I have the evidence. And here is the evidence that I gave out. You see, the Bible is the Word. And the Word was there from the beginning. The Word is alive because Christ came back to life from the dead. And he says that speak the truth and the truth shall set you free. He also says that I am the way, the truth, and the life. Now, this is where it gets interesting. He says that I am the truth, that the truth is Christ, the truth is Jesus, and Jesus is the truth. Today, how many people are afraid of speaking the truth? Because they are scared that if they dare speak the truth, the men in blue will come after them. That if they speak the truth, they will be abducted. That if they speak the truth, they will disappear. Those are the Antichrist. They are ashamed of Christ. They are ashamed of the truth. They are ashamed of Jesus because Jesus is the truth and the truth is Jesus. That is why he says, I am the truth. I am the life. I am the way. And he also says that if you are ashamed of me, I will be ashamed of you in front of my Father in heaven. Now, the guy agreed with me. That is true. The Antichrist are already here with us. And he told me he likes listening to people because there's a lot to learn from everybody. When you listen to, you don't have to despise anybody. You may look at someone and even despise them just on the basis of their mode of dressing. But these people could be having something for you, something that you didn't know about. And you know, I enriched his message. And going forward, when you'll be preaching to people out there, you'll be telling them that Antichrists are already here with us. That was a revelation I got from God. I got from God after meditating about meditating on the word. You know, this is what the Bible says, that you need to read the word and meditate upon it day and night, and then God will give you the revelation. God will be kind enough to reveal the mystery that is unknown to many. That will be revealed to you. And it was revealed to me that indeed the Antichrists are already here with us. Anybody who is afraid of speaking the truth, that is an Antichrist, because they are afraid, they are ashamed of Jesus. And you know, the Bible says that at the mention of the name Jesus, salvation will come upon men. So when you are ashamed of Jesus, then I can tell you for a fact that you are the Antichrist. When you are there speaking lies, when you are there, when you're out there afraid of speaking the truth, then what it means, you are an Antichrist. So I want to speak the truth. And I want to say thank you for so many people. Those who came to my channel as subscribers after Marwa held my hand and asked his subscribers to support me. I want to convey a special thanks to Marwa himself, to David Jr. This one goes to you. David Jr. Baptized me, and Marwa confirmed me, and many people. By nightfall, I had subscribers stretching beyond the mark of 100, and after some few days the number had bulged to 200. And now I remember when I was in school, it was primary school, we had a head teacher who was taking us in mathematics, and there's this statement he made. He came to us and told us one morning that many of us who are sitting, who he teaches, will one day go beyond him. And I am one of those who have gone beyond him in terms of education, because today I'm a holder of a bachelor's degree in business administration with a specialization in marketing. As I remember when that former head teacher, primary head teacher, passed on. He had higher diploma. He had not attained a degree. So I am one of those who went ahead of him. And from that I understand, when you are a student, you are supposed to aim higher. You are not supposed to be like your teacher. You are supposed to go beyond the level where your teacher has reached. That is why today I want to launch something very special. And that is the journey that you guys agreed to accompany me. You agreed to be part of this journey, and that is why you came to my channel. And I want to relay a special thanks to you. It is the journey to 1 million subscribers. That is the journey, and we are going to make it. I will not make it on my own. We are going to work together. It is combined effort. It is you and I pulling strings and making it work. Now, this journey is going to be achieved in 6 phases. The first phase, we are going to have 200 subscribers, each bringing 5 subscribers. It is very easy, because I believe many of you have a family. If you do not have a family, I believe you have friends. If not friends, you have acquaintances, you have colleagues, you have your former college mates, your former schoolmates. These are the people I want you to share this video with, and please do invite them. Do invite them to join the journey, so that we are going to make this journey exciting. So the first phase, we are going to have the 200 subscribers, each bringing 5. And when each of you do that, at the end of the day, we are going to have 1,000 subscribers, an additional of 1,000 subscribers. Then the second phase, we are going to have the 1,000 subscribers, each bringing 5 subscribers. And those 5 I have already described. They are your family, your mom, your grandmother, your granddaughter, your daughters, your sons, your relatives, name them, your friends, your acquaintances. Bring them on board. So the 1,000 will make the number now go higher to 5,000. 5,000 new subscribers. That is the second phase. The third phase, we are going to have the 5,000 subscribers, each bringing 5. You see, it is going to get interesting, very exciting. When each of you, the 5,000 now, that is the third phase. The 5,000 now, each of them brings 5, and that will make it 25,000. Then the fourth phase, we are going to have 25,000, each bringing 5, to again increase the number to 125,000. From the fourth phase, we are going to the fifth phase, where we are going to have 125,000 subscribers, each bringing 5 subscribers, to make the number 625,000 subscribers. From the fifth phase, we are going to the sixth phase, where we are going to have those are 625,000 subscribers, each bringing 5 subscribers, and that will make it we are going to surpass the 1 million mark. We are going to surpass expectation. And now that is the journey. That is when a student aims higher than the teacher. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible if you agree that we are going to work together. Guys, you are going to make this journey exciting. Now, I want to remind you of where we began. I thought about content creation as something that will continue for as long as you draw breath. Only if you focus on an area you have deep-seated knowledge about. And that is why, you know, when I was taking my course, when I was taking my undergraduate certificate, bachelor's degree in business administration, I did well. And I remember there are courses I scored A+. There are courses I had A plane, others A-, and others B+. Then there's only one course I remember I scored a B plane, but most of them are A's. The 40 courses. Now, when I was taking my undergraduate certificate, I had thrown my hat in the ring. I had jumped into the fray and decided that I'm going to do my best. So, business is an area where I have immense knowledge about, and that is where I want many of my content that I'm going to create in this journey, many of my videos, they are going to focus on business. And I did mention to you that I'm going to work with 5 people, just to show people that outside here, many people are not doing business the right way. And I just wanted to hold the hands of 5 people and walk along with them and transform their lives. One of them, I did mention to you that is one person who is in business, and their business are in the verge of collapse. The second person is one whose business collapsed already and they are thinking of going back into business. The third person is one who is doing business and their business is not doing well. They are making very little progress. And we are the fourth category. The fourth category of is that person who is in business, and no, the fourth category is one who wants to start business, has never done business before, and the fifth category is one who is in business and their business is making very little progress. We call it insignificant. In fact, it cannot even be quantified. Insignificant progress. That the increase that you're making, for example, is $1 in a month. $1 in a month. That is the profit, the net profit that you are counting for your business. So if it were a salary, then that is what you would count as as disposable income. $1 in a month. That is a joke. So I want to also inform you that while I was in the village, there's this guy I met and reminded me of a story that I heard about in my teenage days. That story was of a man who wanted to change the world, and he realized that the world is too big that he could not change. Then he scaled down to the continent. Then even his continent was too big, he could not change. Then he scaled it down further to his country. He realized that even his country, he could not change. Then to his province, he found his province so big that he could not change. Then he moved on. He moved on, down to his house. Even his house was too big to be changed. Then this man realized, for him to change the world, the change has to come from him. He has to change first before he's able to change the world. And now this guy was challenging me, and of course I felt challenged, because he asked me, look here, he told me, do you know why Christ was crucified? I told him yes, because Christ was speaking the truth, and many people did not like to hear the truth. And he told me, yeah, that is one reason. The other reason I did not know. So he gave me that other reason. That the other reason why Christ was crucified is because he portrayed himself like a king, and many people did not see him like a king. Of course, many followed him, and there are also others who were rebellious. So those who rebelled against him, they looked at him as one who is not walking the talk according to them. You know, I remember even some of them knew that Christ was the Son of God, but still they were laying trap just to catch up with him and have him arrested. And you can remember many of them were teachers of the law. So he told me that for living that life, that in the eye of those other people who are rebellious, so it was a lie, that he portrayed himself like a king, and he never owned things that kings owned. Magnificent building, a chariot. You know, the kings, they were riding on horses, but Christ was walking on foot. And Look even at the birds of the air, the birds in the air. They have nests. At least they have a place to lay their head. But how about Christ? Christ was like a vagabond. Christ did not have a home. And people called him king. So that is that other reason why they got him crucified. So this guy told me that I have to rethink. He asked me, because he knows me too well. He asked me, do you have a house? I don't. Then nobody's going to listen to you. The first thing you have to do is go and do something about your financial status. At least build a home, a nice home that people can see. And also this business, start doing some business. Start doing some business that people can see that, okay, this is how you started small and you have grown to this level. That is when people will now begin to listen to you when you come to them and tell them, hey, there's something I know that you don't know, and I think it's going to be beneficial to you. Your life is going to change if you listen to me. I agreed with him, and that is why, you see, even what I'm doing here, this is business. This is business, and they will have a lot to learn from here. That I started with 3 subscribers. That number moved to 15 subscribers after 3 years. Then in a flash, when I met Marwa, I am Marwa, the king of YouTubers in Nyabohanse village. When I met the guy, you know, Nyabohanse is such a spectacular village, a village with a lot of love. When I met I am Marwa, you know, I was a stranger to him. He was not a stranger to me, because I had watched his videos, and at least even for me to travel to Nyabohanse, I went there because I had a clue. I had a picture of how the guy looks like. So I met him. I was a stranger to him, but he agreed to hold my hand and asked his subscribers to support me. So this is one such business that the guys I'm going to meet back in the village will be able to see. And when they notice the growth, that I started small and now the numbers bulge, and now that I have 1 million plus subscribers, they will believe in me, and I will be able to impart to them very serious knowledge. An example, just to show you that there's something I know that many people do not know and they need to know about. Look here. Many people, when they want to do business, they think capital is the only challenge. So they find capital and they go and open, if it's, for example, if it's a general shop, they open that shop and they are there seated waiting for customers. Wow. Oh my God. My Professor Lilian, who took me in entrepreneurship, I remember when I had thrown a question asking her, suppose it is a very small business that I want to do, how do I start? A small business of selling just groundnuts. You know, you buy groundnuts, you go and roast them, and maybe I bought them at 200 shillings, I roast them and then walk with them in the street. Do I have to follow the detailed structure of starting a business? Because to me then it seemed like when you're starting a big business, that is when you have to follow the laid down procedure. Professor Lilian told me it doesn't matter the scale of your operation. When you're starting a business, the first thing that you have to establish is you find out the market niche. You find out the market niche. And the market niche is the gap. Where is the gap? That is where you sit. And you know that gap must be in line with consumer demands. That this is what customers want, and it is not in the market that you want to operate in. And this is what you now bring in that market. Everybody will come to you because you are offering what they want that nobody else is offering, that you are doing something differently. So you bring the difference in that market. That is number one. Number two, you have to market your business. How do you market your business? CSR. I thought then that CSR is a program that only suits big companies like the equity groups. They do have wings to fly. So I was thinking that CSR is a language of big corporations. It's not a language of small businesses. And then after going forward, going higher in my course, I came to realize even the smallest business you can think of, they can practice CSR and be able to market their business through that CSR. Then now ask me, someone who is selling, let's say, even those groundnuts, 200 shillings is the capital. That is what they use to buy the stock, and then they roast the groundnuts and take to the market. How is that person going to use CSR to market their business? It is very simple. You work with your budget and you ask yourself, how can I give back to the society? You know, there are people who litter even the place where they do business, and they don't care about making it clean. So you, where you roast your groundnuts, make it clean and go even beyond that area to make even neighbors, your neighboring business, that environment, make it clean. The trenches that are around, make them clean.